The sun's getting real low, big guy. And how close are we to closing in on our goal? Roll the clip. Previously on the Quarter Pumper. Oh, we did it. New PB, 4cc, boom. Ah, that's right. We're at the point. We're at a 4-credit clear. We can get through Sunsetriders on just $1. And it's only been a little over a week. So I think we're on track to get our 1cc within the next week. And I'm ready to go. Andre is here and ready to go. One Ring is here. Ryan is here. Let's take a breath. Let's drop in our first credit. Let's hit start. Select our boy Cormano, and let's get going. And if you're new here, welcome to the Quarter Pumper, where we normally play through classic arcade games in an effort to answer a single question. And that question normally is, how much would it cost us to beat this game, Sunsetriders, in an arcade when we were kids? But if you've been my player too, you know we go on epic side quests that involve us live streaming difficult arcade games every single day to see if an average adult gamer who possesses some basic gaming skills can actually get good enough at these games to 1cc them. That's 1 credit clear or 1 coin clear. You know, it's when you drop in a single quarter at the beginning of an arcade game and you can play through the entire thing, start to finish, on that 1 credit. A feat that I was never able to accomplish when I was a kid. Right? One of those things that you always heard other kids saying they did or saw, but you never actually saw or did it yourself. But now that we're adults and we got some extra time on our hands, through the power of YouTube and the internet, we have successfully learned how to 1 credit clear 10 different arcade games using this exact method of just live streaming for an hour a day, every day. We've learned really difficult games like X-Men the arcade game, Ghouls N Ghosts, Splatterhouse, Contra, Super Contra, R-Type, Mercs, the King of Dragons, Willow the arcade game, and Rolling Thunder. And we're getting there with this game, Sunsetriders. I gotta be chill for a second. We don't want to inadvertently lose a life on Simon Greedwell here. So we'll just be chill. There we go. Bury me with my money. Bury me with my money. Classic line from a classic game. And yes, and Andre, when it comes to... So I did a little research, right? When it comes to extra lives and extends, the way it breaks down is that in the different versions of the game, it's handled differently. So the US version is a single loop game and it has 0 extends. So you don't get any extra lives for points. The world version and the Japan version, they actually do have extra lives at 20,000 gold and 200,000 gold, but they also loop twice. It's a 2-loop game, and on the second loop you have increased difficulty. So that's the difference. I go with the US versions of these games when I can, because in my mind, I think one day we will encounter a Sunsetriders machine in the wild. Oh, man. And when we do, I want to be prepared to be able to 1 credit clear that game. And because I live in the US, it will most likely be a US machine, a US board. So that's my reasoning for that. So we're going to go through this without extends. I need this for... Oh yeah, I need that for invincibility purposes. When you pick up a power-up, you get a few frames of invincibility, which is really helpful there. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. Even though this is our first run, sometimes we have really good first runs. We have successfully gotten up to, I think, Chief Scalp'em on a single credit. Alright, that's it. Here we go. Let's go. Here we go. Oh, it's interesting that this game is behaving like a regular live, not a shorts live. That's interesting. I don't know what's going on with YouTube these days, but they're on the cusp of releasing a new feature, a new streaming feature, and so maybe that is in the process of happening today as we speak. We'll see. We'll see what happens. But regardless, we're here. We're having fun. We're having fun, and we get to take our break for our bonus stream, our bonus level. Hang on a second. Here we go. I see a vertical feed in my output. All right, here we go. I'm ready to go. Shaking out our hands. Be cool, guy. Be cool. Don't need to pop any of these guys. Let's gear up for the rest of the run. Oh, Andre's playing a different version of the game. Yeah, that is probably it. And I mean, and you're in Europe anyway, so maybe playing the world version of this game is what you were used to when you were a kid, if you ever saw a Sunsetriders machine in the wild. Alright, here we go. We're going to use our invincibility to get through some of this quick. Anytime we come out of a saloon, anytime we get items, we get few frames of invincibility, so we use that. Oh, hold on. Let's get to the next saloon. Ah, it's a hotel. Here we go. We're gonna run right to the rope. Take out these guys here. Lead with the bullets so we don't get caught. Jump on down quick. Get that guy. Here we go. Final saloon. Run right to the end to Dark Horse. You got this. Okay, Dark Horse is not the worst enemy. Maybe Dark Horse is the easiest enemy, and because I said that, watch us die here. Unnecessarily. It's mostly these henchmen we have to worry about. There we go. Easy, easy. Texas Rep, what's going on? Thanks for joining the stream today. You used to play this game at your miniature golf place when they were still around. Yeah. Tokens, golf, and hot dogs. Awesome. Yeah, I know. Do miniature golf places still exist? I mean, back in the day, if you grew up in the 80s and 90s, arcade machines were literally everywhere. They were in convenience stores and laundromats, and it wasn't just at arcades. They were in waiting rooms and restaurants and movie theaters. All right, we need to get some invincibility here. I'm getting a little scared. I take out the left Smith brother, Greenie, because he has the more powerful bombs. They give up. Oh, come on. There we go. We're clear. We're good. He has the big explosion bombs on the guy on the left. The guy on the right, blue, he has the lingering fire bombs. Oops. Oh, we got him. Okay. Usually I stay up top so we get a clear shot, but boom, there we go. And who else is here? Oh, all of our regular friends are here and all of our new friends are here. James, what's going on? Good to see you. Thanks for joining. And I see Mr. One Buck. Man, they used to love this game. Yeah, this game brings back all the childhood feels. I grew up mostly playing the Super Nintendo port, the Super Nintendo version with my brother, and in fact, we only play arcade games on this channel, but tomorrow in the member stream, we will be playing through the SNES version of Sunsetriders. So if you're so inclined to want to check that out, that's tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we do fun comparisons between all of the home console ports of these games after playing the arcade versions for a while. And it's always fun to see the differences. All right, hold on here. We have successfully navigated through this stage without dying. We just gotta lock in right here for a moment. Look out for fire traps. Those things. Wait. Here we go. Oh, just missed the ladder. Duck. Got him. We're gonna jump over the next one. We got everything we need, so we can go right to El Greco. Let's get this fight on. We know the pattern. Stay away. Run close to get past his shield. Look out for his whip. Alright, we're a little... We gotta get him this way a little bit. Oh, we got him. Easy peasy. There we go. And we are still on our first credit. Boom. If you're new here, welcome to the Quarter Pumper. We normally play through these arcade games to try to see how much we would spend as a kid to beat them in an arcade, right? Because I'm literally a quarter pumper, someone that used to have... I'm not a good gamer. I'm average at best. And so I would have to pump quarters into arcade machines when I was a kid to get anywhere. But in this live stream series, we see if an average adult gamer can actually get good enough to 1cc these games. That's 1 credit clear them. Where you drop in a single coin, a single token, 1 credit, and you can play through the entire thing start to finish without continues. And we are on what? Day 10 of this journey. Oh, and Dirty Birds is here. Good to see you, man. So we're on day 10 of this journey. Oh, we just got burned because I slid instead of jumping. Man. All right, hold on. Let me focus here for a second. Oh, we got power-ups in different places today that allowed us to get through all of that. We're going to use the little speedrunning technique to get to the end of this stage real quick. Okay. We have 2 shotguns. We have our super extra shot power, as you would say in Gauntlet. And so we don't need to risk our lives to get those things. And we're going to go straight to Chief Scalpum. Chief Scalpum is the bottleneck in this 1cc run, for me at least, because it is the one boss that we do not have a lot of success against. You saw that we were good against El Greco.
Please continue.
But here, this is gonna be the one that we need to learn. Oh, the up close machete attack. Oh, another up close machete attack. Slide to get away. Oh, jumped away from that one. Oh, he couldn't move, man. Hopefully we don't pump in too many quarters here. Man. Come on, sheep. Come on, sheep. Another death? You gotta be kidding me. Oh.
Please continue.
No. Our personal best clear for this game is 4 credits. We can clear this game on 4 credits. But this is actually our first run of the day. In these streams, I usually cap them about an hour, maybe 90 minutes, because we do stream every single day until we 1cc. And so that for Sunsetriders means we get to do exactly 3 runs of the game. So yesterday we got a PB, a personal best of a 4 credit clear. Today, let's see what we're gonna get to. Hold on a second. Get that power up for our invincibility frames. Here we go. I like to be up here to take out all these guys before they have a chance to get on screen. We jump with a horse so we get a better angle on those low guys. Alright, we gotta look out for big blues coming up. The 4 blue riders from the bottom left corner. Got him. Oh, got them too. Okay, we're in the home stretch. That's it. On to Paco Loco. Let's go. We got to take out the guy in front of us. The 2 outlaws in the tree first. We're just going to be chill. Alright, we got that now. Hasta la bye-bye. Come on, buddy. Oh, we got him. We got him. There we go. The best voiceover in the game. Go.
Hasta la bye-bye.
Hasta la bye-bye, baby. Hasta la bye-bye. If you don't, if you know, you know. I would think everybody, probably who is an enthusiast of video games, knows that reference as being from Terminator, right? I would think so. Okay, we're going to try to speed run through this part. Got that for invincibility. Get this for invincibility. Go right up here. Take out those guys. Oh no, I got stuck in the cannon before we had a chance to clear this area. This guy will shoot at us, but we can swing the cannon around. Alright, we still have a chance to tie our PB, because we can get through the rest of the stage without dying. And then up to Sir Richard Rose. Jump over that bullet. Rocks. 2 rocks to jump over. Hold. Here we go. Here's one. Second rock. Rock says, got that. We can run straight to the gun. Button mash this Gatling gun. be brave, don't jump. There we go. We were invincible after we busted through the wall, so now we can run straight up to the end. Double jump here. And we're at Richard Rose, so let's go. Let's be cool for a second. I'm gonna take out the... Oh, jump. Oh, jump. Jumped into a bullet. I wasn't patient enough. Oh, I slid. We gotta continue. Man. This is the most difficult part of this battle is this first opening segment with all of these guys. Because there are just too many bullets. Once we get to Richard alone, like this, he's more manageable. Alright, we know our pattern. It's this, jump up, jump down. I call it the Rolling Thunder jump, because it is like in Rolling Thunder, where we used to jump up to different elevations using the railing. Hold, let's go down. Here we go. The strat against Sir Richard Rose is the Axl Rose strat. Use some patience. It's all we need. It's a little patience. Here we go. Get our hits in where we can. Jump up and get down. Don't go in between those guys. The standing bullets and the short bullets. We do have some invincibility frames while we are doing this jump maneuver, so... Here we go. Alright, we got him. But we know his trick. It's not over yet. Get some easy hits in while he is posturing. Hold on. Oh, almost. Oh, that was a life. That's okay, because we have 2 extra lives, so it's not going to make a difference. It won't make a difference in our credit count, but look at this. Watch, we're going to be slick in the jumps. One more. There we go. It is a bit of bad luck for you, but how did we do? $1.25. That's a 5 credit clear. So our personal best is $1. Our baseline is probably about this, $1.25. I think if we get a better Chief Scalp'em battle, we'll be on our way. If and we get to see maybe one of the coolest endings of an arcade game, because it is Sunsetriders. They're literally doing exactly what the title of the game is, riding off into the sunset. Some sweet parallax scrolling, totally 90s. Get that reflection on the water. This is the stuff that the younger generation of gamers never got to experience. Cool pixel art. And then this, riding off into the sunset. Alright, run 1, first run of the day, done. We got 2 more to go. We're not going to play through this, so I'm just going to move poor Mono, our boy, into position to take some hits. While we're waiting for that to happen, we'll reset our counter. If you're wondering what the numbers are at the bottom left corner of the screen, it's how we keep track of our progress. So the top number represents how many credits we will use in any single run of the game. The goal of this stream is to learn the game enough to get that down to only ever be 25 cents. And when it does, we reward ourselves by putting in our initials. The bottom number below that represents how many credits we used in this entire series, live stream series, since starting to stream 10 days ago. and I only play these games on stream. So if you go back and watch day 1, it is the most fun and most terrifying day because you get to see exactly how bad I am at this game on day 1. And then when we hang out every day, just like when we were kids going to an arcade every day, hanging out with our friends, we get to see the progress of us getting incrementally better to the point where we can become arcade legends, or at least local legends in our local arcade. All right, let's go through this. We're just gonna bust through real quick. Don't need the dynamite. Jump up here, take a break. Watch out for the stampede. There we go, there we go. Be cool. Watch Cormano's sweet animation, idle animation. He is my favorite character, mostly because the other Sunsetriders, at least Steve and Billy, don't have their spread guns. They shoot with pistols. Bob has shotguns for a spread shot, but he doesn't have as cool animations as Cormano does. Cormano does some pretty awesome things in this game, including when he comes out of like bars and saloons and hotels, but also in some boss fights, which we'll see, I think, halfway through this game. Okay, let's be cool for a second. Simon Greedwell is not difficult, but it's easy. It's easy to take a death here. Mostly because of that, those falling barrels. This ain't Donkey Kong, bro. Come on. Oh, we're in a safe spot. Here we go. And the voiceover we all grew up hearing.
Marry me with my money.
Bury me with my money. The one that I think we all remember because I think we were all able to get up to this point in the game when we were kids back in the day. I don't think we were able to. I wasn't able to get much farther than that when I was younger. But I think we all pretty much made it to bury me with my money. All right, hold on. Hold on. Oh, that guy got a shot off. He was quick on the draw. He's hankering for a hunk of cheese, I guess. Not gonna take a shot there. Take out the wagon wheel. All right, we got a little break. Konami with their foreground elements that impede your ability to see. At least they're not as nefarious as Super Contra. So if you're new here to the channel, welcome. We stream these games every single day to see how long it takes an average gamer to learn the patterns, understand the game mechanics, remember all of the enemy spawning, figure out boss strategies to get good enough to 1cc these games, 1 credit clear. And despite the fact that sometimes it seems like a hopeless endeavor. Hold on. We gotta trust the process. Jump over. Oh man. We gotta trust the process. We have successfully done this 10 times with 10 different difficult arcade games. And so it stands to reason that we will be able to figure out Sunsetriders. We gotta get this for invincibility. I think that saved me there. Shoot down at a little diagonal. There's one more guy. Here we go. All right, here we go. Right to Hawkeye. Draw, Pilgrim.
Draw, Pilgrim.
Take out his friends. Oh, gotta slide in. Sliding is difficult in this one because you're holding up on the joystick to fire upwards, And then to slide, we need to hold down diagonal. So it's a tough movement to just get in quickly, especially when you're holding up. All right, he's got a good. What? How did we not take him out? I was button mashing real quick. Mr. Zombie, what's going on? God, you used to spend so much money on quarters on this. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, right? Because we've been playing through these 80s and 90s arcade games. And I think now, in 2026, now that generally gamers have a better understanding of video games and play mechanics and game design, we're able to more easily understand how to disassemble and get good at these games. Back when I was in elementary school, middle school, high school, I didn't know anything about how video games were made or the mechanics behind them, or didn't have access to the internet to do any research. And so they were kind of like a mystery, right? Unless you poured in a ton of time into specific games, you just kind of didn't know that, oh yeah, there are certain rules that certain video games follow and certain things you can exploit and all of that stuff, right? But I think because we have a much better understanding of that today, that we're not as okay, take out those guys. Hold on. Wait for the flame to subside. We'll use this invincibility to run through real quick. Jump over the pitchfork so we don't get that animation. Oh, we have to wait. I was too late. I didn't want to get whacked by that rock. Into the hotel. Some extra invincibility. Right to the rope. Lead with a shot so we can take out guys that are on the rope. Smush those guys. Run real quick. Get down. Alright, we made it. That guy's hanging on the rope. But oh! Jeez. We missed. I like ran too fast. I was too eager to get into the saloon. We closed the bar though. Alright, let's go right to the end, but I need to get this. Here we go. Time to fight maybe the easiest boss. As we say around my parts, Dark Horse. We gotta shoot the rider. Kid, you gotta shoot the rider. Do you even know what you're doing, kid? Oh, look at that. That was some sunset riding. Actually, when we crouch, we can aim down without having to move. So let's just do that. There we go. Take out Dark Horse. Take out Dark Horse on his horse. And he looks more like a firefighter. Alright. Into the saloon, the Smith brothers.
All right, ma'am.
Oh, those terrible men. Please help.
All right, ma'am. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it, ma'am. We got this. I'm taking out Greenie on the left, because he does have the bigger explosion. I'm gonna hold off on rescuing the girl at the bottom. Until we need some invincibility. Oh no. Oh no, I was trying to escape the movement of the chandelier. I should have just dropped down. Alright, let's get this so we get all of our weapon upgrades. And we can take him out pretty easily. There we go. Not easily. Love how he falls off the balcony and then he explodes. Maybe it was because all of the extra dynamite he had, extra explosives he had on him, which made him explode. I don't know. And then Cormano, our boy, takes in the show as a reward. It's kind of funny though. I don't think they had roving spotlights back in the Old West. Okay, we're doing okay. We're still on our second credit. Let's see if we can get through El Greco on a single life, which is entirely possible if we just be cool. Just be cool, guy. Just be cool. Have fun. Don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. Video games are supposed to be enjoyable, not stressful. Got that. Got this. Got those guys. Shoot down diagonal. Wait 1 second. Here we go. Duck. We know that guy's coming from the bottom. Big jump over. Run right to the end. And then let's take on El Greco. Here we go. Here we go. Let's just stay away. Oh. Fell off the wood pile. Oh, I knew he was gonna whip it because we were just too close. Hold on a second. Oh, I was facing the wrong way. We're basically running past his shield. Oh, we died. That was our last life. We didn't get the animation. But do we have to continue? Do we get an extra life because we respawned? I think we do. I think we stole an extra life from the game. Because we tied. We both killed each other at the end. But because the game didn't end and it finished, and Cormano respawned, I think we stole an extra life. Nice. Mihu says he fell so hard he blew up. Alright, we don't have to play this because we're not wasting our good button mashing hand on a bonus game that for us doesn't necessarily matter because points don't matter in this game. There's no extra lives. It's just a bragging right for your multiplayer. Oh, look at that. That was awesome. Alright, we got through that one. Let's see if we can get over this next hump. Fire arrows, rocks. No. Oh, we got it. Just a little patience. We're gonna go quick through here. Alright, right to the end. Speed run right to the escape. Turn, take out any enemies. No arrow fire. Okay. We're still on our second credit. That's okay. We have double shotguns and the powered up extra shot power, so we're good there. So we just gotta have a good Chief Scalp'em fight, and this is the difference maker. Let's lock in for like 60 seconds.
Me ready for powwow.
This up-close machete hit. What's that? We were clear. We were clear of that. we slid through. The timing was just right. We were lucky. Hold on, hold on. Oh man, one more. Come on, a few more hits. He did a double swing. Oh.
Please continue.
Again, it's this one fight. This one fight is going to be the one that like gets
Don't
us.
shoot my brother. He's only following orders.
All right, ma'am.
We won't shoot him. So if you are new to the stream, if you just joined, welcome to the Quarter Pumper. In these streams, we play difficult arcade games to see how long and how much money it would take an average adult gamer with some basic skills to get good enough at these games to 1cc them. That's 1 credit, 1 coin clear. And right now we are on day 10 of our Sunset Rider journey. And these games typically take around somewhere between 2 to 3 weeks. Some genre of games, like beat 'em ups, might take longer. But for these run and gun games that are only 30 minutes in length, I think we could do this in the next week. We're close. Our personal best for clearing this game is $1. And that's represented by the numbers you see in the bottom left corner of the screen. The top number of that is how many credits we are currently using in this specific run of the game. So we are at 4 credits right now. The bottom number though, represents how many credits would have spent since starting this challenge 10 days ago. Alright, we got rid of blue, big blues. So basically, conducting experiments to see how much money we would have to pump into an arcade machine when we were kids to develop the skills, understanding of the game, memorization of patterns, to get good enough to be where we are today, which is probably slightly above average Sunset Rider. And when I was a kid, I wasn't the best gamer, and today I'm still not a good gamer. The better gamer in my family was my little brother. He was the better gamer of us. And so part of my secret selfish wish for this channel is to prove to my brother that I actually am a decent gamer. And he doesn't know we have this YouTube channel, so eventually maybe it will get served up to him and he will be like, "Oh my gosh, my brother actually does know how to play video games." Alright, we got him. But until that day comes,
Bye-bye.
yeah, he doesn't know. Alright, on to the last stage. We can still tie our PB. We can get through the last stage without dying. We can also get through most of the Richard Rose fight on 1 life, 2 lives, 3 lives, 4. Oh, this was not how we normally start, but it's okay. We're gonna go fast, use some speedrunning techniques, grab this for invincibility, so we don't have to worry about... I wasted the invincibility there. That's okay. I'm not gonna die at this Gatling gun. Oh! Why'd I gotta jinx myself like that? Spin. Okay, well, we should be able to get through the rest of the stage now without dying. If we just lock in and pay attention. Oh, we got the side. We got the side. Too late. Wait. get that. I think we got it. Did we get the... Yes, we did get the weapon, because our shots are pink. Oh. Let's get this big boy with his sack. 2 more rocks. And we're clear. Let's go 1 more rock. Right to the gun. And then button mashing. Staring down the bullets that are going to come at us. Because we know we can clear them. There we go. And we're going to run right up to the last fight. Guns a-blazing. Oh, we almost got hit in the foot with that bullet, but we made it. Okay. Let's lock in. The beginning of this fight is where it's the most challenging. With all of these guys coming out on the sides. Oh, I should have slid. Okay. Chill out. There are only a handful of these guys coming out now. Use our invincibility frames there. In our jump. Okay. We got this. We know what to do. We know how to handle Richard. We know what to do with Richie. It's a big jump up here. It's rinsing and repeating this pattern. Not letting him get shot point blank. Forcing him to retreat. And then being patient. Being patient. We can use our invincibility jump. The Rolling Thunder jump. Oh, this is a close one. There we go. When it's that close, we can just jump up and back down. Oh, we got him. Round 1. Done. We're still at a buck. We can tie our PB if we clear this right here. We know you're tricky, Richie. Oh, we gotta do this. We gotta do this. That was some slick jumping. Oh, we gotta go up. I'm facing the wrong way. This is what happens when you misinput the up or down. Just be patient. Don't jump in between the standing bullets and the crouching bullets for him, because that window of it's pretty tight. We don't need to be that brave. We got this, we got this. Oh, that was a quick, that one grazed our nose. We got a good number of shots in there. All right, there we go. There we go. Tied our PB, a 4-credit clear. Maybe that's our new baseline. So, I really do think that when we look at how we 1cc, the strategies and tactics that we use to 1cc some of these games, I oftentimes incorporate certain areas with where I know we're going to die, where I know we're going to lose a life, because we're not trying to 1 life clear this game, and we have a couple lives to play with. So in this game, it's a short game, it's 30 minutes. I think we could sacrifice a life, 1 life at Chief Scalpum, and 1 life here at Sir Richard Rose in the opening segment if we needed to. So that's what we're gonna shoot for. We're gonna go 1 more time on a Friday afternoon because yeah, no one's got to go to work today. No one's got to do any work. Right? It's Friday. I'm gonna finish strong and ride off into the sunset. I'm not gonna continue with this game, so let's just move Cormano into position to take the L. There we go. And while we're doing that, let's reset our counter. If you're wondering what those numbers are at the bottom of the corner of the screen, it's how we keep track of our progress. So we spent a 4 credit clear. We're gonna drop in another credit, and the goal is to get that to stay at 25 cents. It most likely will not be today, but I think, dare I say, I can guarantee that we will be able to do this. Why? Because we have done this with other games in the past. Games that are more difficult than Sunsetriders. I love this game, but this is not the most difficult game that we have tackled. We've cleared 10 different arcade games. A lot of them way tougher, like R-Type. I don't know what all of my regular friends. What is the toughest game we've tackled? R-Type is hard. Ghouls N Ghosts. It's a 2-loop game. That was pretty hard. The longest game we've ever done is The King of Dragons, a Capcom beat 'em up from the 90s. That game took us 2 months of practice to learn. But the quickest game that we've learned, I think, is Contra. The original Contra. We also learned Super Contra pretty fast. And we got through Splatterhouse pretty quickly. Splatterhouse was a tough game, but it wasn't a long series. It was like a 16-day series. Hold on, let's jump over this. Here we go. And as we say on the channel, if you can 1cc R-Type, you can dodge a ball. Alright, hold. Let's just focus for a second. Get ourselves set up for success. Oh, look at that. Right on our heels. It doesn't get much closer. There we go.
Marry me with my money.
Bury me with my money. Dirty Birds thinks King of Dragons was the hardest. Andre thinks R-Type or Ghouls N Ghosts. I think it's weird because I didn't choose the games. Well, I mean, I chose the games, but it's really the community that puts them out there that makes the recommendations. And so if you look at in the description of any one of these 1cc videos, there's a link to a community post where everyone puts their recommendations and suggestions for games in the 1cc series. And that's generally where I pull all of these games from. So we started doing really difficult games. And in my life, honestly, to be completely transparent, I had never 1cc'd any arcade game, and I never thought I would 1cc an arcade game. I am a vision impaired gamer, and so at some point in my life, I will be declared legally blind, and gaming will no longer be fun for me, like some other activities that I used to partake in over the course of my life that now are not so fun anymore because I just don't have that same kind of visual acuity or depth perception required to do certain activities with enjoyment. But before gaming gets to be one of those activities that I no longer enjoy, I was like, I want to 1cc at least one arcade game in my life. To be able to say that I can 1 credit clear an arcade game. We gotta be cool. Oh, that guy shot us at point blank again. And so what we did was, the first game I ever learned how to 1cc was X-Men the arcade game, and that happened about almost a year ago, almost exactly a year ago. We 1cc'd X-Men, and I played these games on MAME so that we can create save states. Well, I only use save states on X-Men and R-Type, really. But clearing X-Men was like, man, we actually can do this. And then I thought to myself, well, what other games could we possibly one credit clear. And then we took on Ghouls N Ghosts. And that one took us a little bit longer too, but we did it. And then the next thing you know, we've been streaming every single day since August of last year. We've only taken a handful of days off. And we've been able to bust through a bunch of these games. And it's so much fun because it's not a one-player affair. It is a multiplayer endeavor. It is the community that supports this channel, that shows up to these streams every day, that joins me on this journey from total noob to pseudo-elite gamer. Oh, we got him this time. And then seeing that progress, and then the celebration at the end. Oh, it's something that it fulfills that childhood dream of being in an arcade with a crowd of people surrounding you around a single cabinet, watching you try to do what was like the impossible back in the 80s and 90s, right? One credit clear an arcade game. And that's exactly how these streams feel, especially when we get to that 1cc point. Anyone that was in the Willow, so we cleared Willow the arcade game, and that took us I think 40-something days. And the 1cc for that game was the most satisfying, I think, for me, because we were getting so close, so many streams, and it was like any one of those streams at the end could have been the stream. And then to do these live with other people, it's like when you show your work in math class back when we were kids, right? You show how you got there, everyone can see all the stuff you've done and learned and grown, and it's just really cool to be able to share that with other people. So thank you for joining these streams. All right, we're gonna have a better one of these. Let's get this. Not gonna get stuck here. Gonna go quick, but not too quick. Getting this one. Get up to the rope. Thanks for the encouragement there, huh? This guy was close. Gotta squish those guys. Go before the bullet gets us. Take him out from behind. Wait. Our last little invincibility push. Hormano is crushing it with the ladies. Go right to Dark Horse. We're coming at you, man. Alright, let's be cool. Gonna jump up. We need to take out the guys in the windows first. Because they're the ones that gonna... Then we're gonna rain fire right here. Oh! What? I can't believe we died. Oh, I can't believe... Oh, we got it. We got him before he got us that time. I can't believe I lost the life on Dark Horse. That's unfortunate.
You all right, ma'am?
Oh, those terrible men. Please help.
All right, ma'am. Don't worry.
Alright, don't worry. But this means we start the Smith Brothers battle with our basic weapons. So we kind of have to get this... Take out the guys in the chandelier first, and then rescue the girl on the side. So we can get a little bit of invincibility. I like to take out Green on the left first, because I think he is more damaging. No. Oh, hold on. We got him. No, not into the fire. Alright, we somehow managed, even though that seemed hectic and chaotic. Not controlled at all. Did know what we were doing to some extent. Got him. Okay, still in our first credit, so that's good. The goal is to get past El Greco on this first credit. And then we'll see how Chief Scalpum goes. Taking a show, take a breather, Cormano. I think it's funny because when you play the multiplayer versions, all of the Sunsetriders, there's space up in front for all of them except for, I think it's Billy, who plays it cool in the back of the saloon. Alright, here we go, onto the train. Hopefully we get the coolest animation in the game this time. We don't skip over it. Oh no, oh no, oh my gosh, that's where some experience in the game comes into play. Knowing to duck instead of just run away. Turn and shoot. Explosion. Come on, there we go. Jump across. Nothing's cooler than like traversing a moving train, right? Especially when the train gets disengaged. Alright, we're clear. Jump over this. We're going right to the end, right to the fight. We're bringing the fight to El Greco. Let's go, let's focus here. Go, buddy, go. Oh, we got him. There we go. The sombrero swap, the coolest animation. If we were farther away in distance from El Greco, he would throw it like a frisbee. And Cormano, our guy, catches it. And it's the coolest. It's the details like that in this game that make me remember this game fondly or discover new things that I had never noticed before after, what, like 35 years? This game is 35 years old, and then to start playing it in the last few weeks and then notice things that I never noticed before. Super cool, super fun. Daniel knows what's down. Bury me my money. Exactly. If you're new here, the goal of the stream is to learn how to 1-credit clear this game. We're on day 10 of this journey, and I think our 1cc run is going to end here because I've yet to be able to beat Chief Scalpum. Oh shoot! I should have walked over. I've yet to be able to beat Chief Scalpum without dying. Feels like we're gonna lose another life here. Oh, that was like... that was an unnecessarily difficult 1v1 battle. Oh, well, man, I did not mean to slide. I meant to fire down diagonal. Check the input. I don't know what I actually did. That's why I can watch this in the replay to see what my input actually was. I will believe that my intention was to shoot down diagonally, and I will trust that if I didn't, I misinput that, but you want to get this. Oh no. Oh, we don't need to get that. We have our upgraded shot power. All right, let's take a breath. Let's take a beat.
Me ready for powwow.
Oh, you got us with that opening. What? What, man?
Continue.
This is where I live up to my name. Oh, that was another. That's a bogus. That was a bogus hit. Couldn't get away from the machete. Oh, it was a tough thing to jump or to slide away. Sometimes you can't jump because the knives, you'd be jumping up into a knife. There we go, okay.
Please, please, don't shoot my brother. He's only following orders.
All right, ma'am. We won't shoot him.
Alright, ma'am, we won't shoot him. Alright, so we only have a chance to tie our PB. Our personal best for clearing this game is 4 credits, what we are on right now. So let's see if we can have a good final 2 stages. And finish strong. Usually I like to ride the right side of the screen if we have double shotguns. But we have to come off a little bit to get a better angle on some of this stuff. Alright, here's our double shotgun. Now we're playing with power. So you can see how it now, the double shotgun, clips anyone coming up from the top right corner more easily. We just gotta be careful for the blue guys coming out soon. After this one, shoot in the corner. Duck. Alright, we evaded those successfully. I jump on the horse here to get a better angle on that so we get a wider spread of our shotguns going down. Shoot across, shoot down, shoot up. Alright, we're clear. Let's have a good Paco Loco fight. Take out this guy staring us down right in our face. Be cool. Take out the tree line guys first. Alright, now we can focus on Paco. Draw some of his fire down there. Oops. We can take our time. There's no timer. There's no time constraints, so there we go. Best line.
Hasta la bye-bye.
Hasta la bye-bye, baby. There we go, on to the final round. The final stage. Drop our teal dynamite. And let's go. Let's see if we can get through this now on this last credit. On our 4th credit. I think we can. I think we can do it. Gonna go fast, get this for invincibility. Nice. Oh, shoot, man. That was... Now we're stuck. I wanted to get that so that we popped... Became invincible there. Now we have such a limited cannon. Oh, jeez.
Please continue.
Alright, well, we are going to see this through now, so... I can't believe we just lost another guy. Man, why is this such a struggle? We can swing this around so we don't take that shot. Alright, let's go. Come on, Cormano. Let's finish strong, buddy. We gotta throw it. It was right at our feet and we had no place to go, so that was a throwing moment. Smush him. Double shotguns. 2 rocks. Oh my gosh, why was that so close? Alright, right to the Gatling gun. Button mashing time, go. Stare down these bullets. We can do it. There we go. And we run straight to the end. There we go. Okay. Let's finish this.
Cheerio, chap.
Oh, he gave us the roll, the rope-a-dope roll. Oh, this would have been so good had we kept our weapon. These guys keep coming. What?
Please continue.
Oh, the outlaws just kept on coming. I wasn't prepared to have to deal with the outlaws. Usually by the time we destroy the barrier and we're up to Richard, the outlaws are done. His henchmen are done coming out. So to have that factor in, I think that messed me up. But we got the rest of this. Okay. Here we go. Jump up here. Couple shots here. Bide our time. We can outlast him. Oh, quick jump up. There we go. Get in our shots where we can. Oh, we got him in the back. But we know his play. We know what he's down with. He's like, look at this. He's got a belly pad. Even though that doesn't protect him from behind. But it was 1991, right? We'll just let it slide. Video games did not need to make sense back then. We jump up ahead of that standing shot because it's too tight to jump in between standing and crouching shots that he fires at us. So just to be safe, just wait. Here we go. Oh, one more. Hold. Oh, that was close. He doesn't often stand in that middle section. Usually it's up close or it's far away. Oh, we got him.
Bit of bad luck.
There we go. Daniel says plot armor. Yeah, exactly. Nice. We got it. Celebrate. Do your striker pose, Cormano. That was a 6 credit clear. So not our best, but hey, we all can't stream and PB every single time, right? It's not like a steady upward trajectory of improvement. Sometimes you take a step back to take 2 steps forward. So it's all good. It's all good. Our motto on this channel is any day that we get to play video games is a good day. That's why we try to play some every single day on stream. So I think I'll finish the rest of this credit. We'll finish up the lives, see how far we get. But for the rest of the streaming schedule for the weekend, I think I'm only streaming Sunsetriders for the weekend. Saturday morning, Sunday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. There is a member stream tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. where we play ports of our favorite arcade games. So tomorrow at 1, we'll be playing the SNES version of Sunsetriders, which will be a fun... The member streams are always fun because we just get to hang out, talk about other stuff. It's casual, it's chill, we play some console games that we never get to play normally on the channel, and it's a good time. So check that out tomorrow if you're so inclined. But I still will be streaming Sunsetriders, I think, 10 a.m. tomorrow and Sunday. We're going to take a little weekend break from Alien vs. Predator, and then we'll resume that on Monday. Usually I stream 2 games. The other game we're working on concurrently with this one is Alien vs. Predator, the Capcom beat 'em up, and that one's on day 36, 37. So a little bit longer, a little bit more challenging. Doesn't necessarily play to my strengths as a gamer. If I had strengths as a gamer, I don't know. I think maybe I'm more predispositioned to excel at run and gun games over beat 'em up games, but I still enjoy playing both. Jump up on the steer. But yeah, so look for all of that this weekend. That should be fun. I'm excited about it, and I think we will be able to accomplish this 1cc within the week. So check back regularly to see the progress, so that you can so that we can all hang out in the 1cc stream. Because seriously, that's like the culmination of these series, and it's so much fun to have people there partaking in the celebration. Okay, Simon, I see you. Here we go. There we go. Best line of the game?
Bury me with my money.
Bury me with my money. Let's go. I will be... Oh, man. I don't know how we're going to do on this. I've never played through the second loop, so we'll see if it's any different than the first loop. Like I was saying at the top of the stream, the European version and the world version of this game are slightly different. I'm playing the US version because I am in the US, and if I ever encounter an actual arcade machine, it will most likely be the US board. So I'm playing the US version of this game. Oh, couldn't jump over. But, oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. We got tripped up by the log. So I don't know if this game is the second loop is more difficult. Usually they are, but in the other versions of this game they are. But I don't know if the US version, that holds true for the US version or not. Missing the double shotgun here for that extra reach, extra spread. To have a little more precision with our shots instead of just blindly spraying and praying. Oh, we need this for invincibility. There we go. There we go. That's exactly what we needed at the exact time. Here we go. A few more riders to go. One from behind, a few more from this down right corner. There we go. On to the boss. Let's finish this life up strong. Draw Pilgrim.
Draw, Pilgrim.
Got him here. Got those guys. It's always the henchmen that come out in these boss fights, right? That are the hardest factor. Richard's henchmen. Paco Loco's henchmen with their dynamite. Oh, I didn't want to get stuck in the corner. Trapped in the corner. Got him.
You got me.
Exactly, I said that. That's exactly what I said, man. I gotcha. Got you. I got you, man. I got you. Okay, so we're still doing okay. We have not continued in the second loop yet, so that's good. We can take our break and rest our button mashing hand. Oh, Daniel, thanks for the sub. Really appreciate it. And anyone else who may have subbed, I'm sorry if I missed your chat, missed your name, missed saying hi to you. I am a vision impaired gamer. I do have vision loss, and so of all the activities in my life, the one that's taken the biggest hit with my vision loss is my ability to read. So reading the chat sometimes is extremely difficult, and I mispronounce and cannot read with accuracy. But playing video games, apparently I'm better at playing arcade games than I am at reading. Because I don't even know how to read. Alright, let's go. Get this for invincibility, run straight through that. Be cool of this fire. Fire's bad. Get a pile of gold. Run quick through the end. Watch out for pitchforks. Spray, shoot those guys down. Smush them. Grab one more. Get to the rope. Oh, I never noticed that the banners on this hotel say Rose, like Richard Rose. Sir Richard Rose, like he owns everything in this town. Oh, get in here before we get shot. There we go. And run right to the end. He smashes that bottle on his head. Cormano, you are the coolest. And games like animations like that don't exist anymore because, you know, parents would be afraid that their kids are going to smash a bottle on their head after exiting a saloon. Oh, okay. Just gotta crouch, and we can aim. And we got him. Here we go.
Big trouble.
Right on to the Smith Brothers. Let's do this. Flashback. E-Rock says flashback to your childhood. Nice.
Terrible men. Please help.
Nice. These Konami games, like, were at least my childhood. The TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, X-Men the arcade game, Simpsons arcade game, anything that was multiplayer, because I have two siblings, so we all used to play these games together, and it would allow us to all. Oh, we're gonna get stuck. I'm getting scared. We better rescue her so we get some invincibility, so we can take out Greenie on the left. Oh, that was that.
Please continue.
All right. Should we do one more continue to see what the second loop is? Oh, I guess that's my decision. We were one hit away from taking him out. Okay, let's get some power up. I kind of want to just see if this second loop is more difficult. Specifically, the way that we will find that out is when we get to Chief Scalp'em. If he throws more than 3 knives at us in the fight, that will be a clear indicator of an increased difficulty. So that's coming up after El Greco. But yeah, these Konami games, the multiplayer Konami games and multiplayer Capcom games from the 90s, definitely core childhood memories, or core preteen memories, or core high school memories. Although I don't think I wasn't playing too many. I wasn't visiting too many arcades by the time I got to high school. I think I was too cool for arcades back then. All right, here we go. Let's just get through the train. We'll just get the Chief Scalp him. See what's up. Get the extra shot power. Cormano now has extra shot power. Here we go. Wait for that explosion. Make the jump. Got it. Be cool, guy. Be cool. Wait for the fire. Get over here so we can duck. Jump over this next one. Oh, there were 2 blue guys there. I think the difficulty is increased because I only ever remember 1 blue outlaw up there. No. He's supposed to jump at us. Gotta focus here. There we go. Okay, we're in the pattern now that we like. Oh no, another whip? Another whip, Cormano? Basically, I run at Cormano to get our weapon past his shield. And that's when we start getting hits in. Alright, let's do the sombrero swap, buddy. So cool, so cool. Alright, the bonus stage. We can take a break. Take a break from the bonus stage. I guess at this point we're playing through two straight loops, something we've never done before to cap out our Friday. Before Lady Quarter Pumper and I need to like get out of Dodge. Usually our streams are at 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but today I had to shift them a little ahead because I'm actually leaving my house today. Yes, I do have a life outside of streaming arcade games sometimes, but if you've hung out with me enough, you know that it's not all that frequent. So, all right, let's see where this goes. Got there quick enough. Oh, it did not get there quick enough. I'm going to continue one more time.
Please continue.
Because I do want to get to Chief Scalp him and see how many knives he throws on this second loop. I'm going to run straight to the end. We get everything we need on the lift. So we have our double shotguns. We need the shot power. And there we go. Okay. Extra shot power. Cormano, we got it. We don't need to risk our lives for that. And here we go. This is the moment we've all been waiting for.
Me ready for powwow.
I gotta lock in. Oh, good slide, man. Good slide. Oh. So he does not, in this version, he is not throwing. He's not throwing extra knives. So the difficulty might not be... Oh, did we just figure out how to do this? Why don't you slide, man? Oh, look at that.
Please, please, don't shoot my brother.
That was our most successful Chief Scalp'em. So good thing we did continue through this loop, because now we know what we need to do for Chief Scalp'em. We need to slide, man. We need to slide. Why have we not figured that out before? That was definitely the most successful Chief Scalp'em fight we have had. So there we go. Now that means almost everything is in place. That was Chief Scalp'em was the last puzzle piece we needed to find or solve. Or last piece of the puzzle? Last piece of the puzzle? The one where we spent the most credits on. Alright. Let's go. We got our double shotguns. We got our extra power. Let's watch for corner guys. Big Blue's coming up. Got him. Got them all. Okay. Be cool. A handful of regular riders left. Jumping up to increase our spread geometry. Let's have a good Paco Loco fight. Go right to the end. Take out this guy right in front of us. He's like, showdown. Boom, we got you. Take out the guy in the tree. Be cool with that. Take out this guy in the tree. Oh no, we slid into it. Do we just go? We'll just go to the end. We'll just see a second loop through. We'll see a second. We're already here. We'll just pump in a couple extra quarters. A couple extra. Get through 2 loops so we can say we went through 2 loops. No pressure here now, so it's all good. Just some casual Friday afternoon gaming. There we go. There we go.
Hasta la bye-bye.
Oh yeah, Andre, imagine being this on a second run. Yeah, I don't think it's weird, right? The game isn't taxingly difficult, and it's not long. And it's not, I mean, we've played more difficult games. If you just joined the stream, we've actually learned how to clear 10 different arcade games on this channel in these live streams using this method of just live streaming daily. And we've done much more difficult games than Sunsetriders. I'm gonna jump over quick. I wanted to get that guy before. I need to figure out how to consistently take out that guy. Oh man. We've done more difficult games than this. It's just there's so many little details, and the hit detection is super tight. Like, it's unforgiving when it comes to your hitbox because we've been shot in the foot and the boot and the heel and the hat all over the place, right? So oh, we ran away. So compared to some of the other games we've played, it's
Please continue.
I guess we're just going for it. Oh, that was a tight jump. Let's run right to the gun and button mash. Button mash our way to the end. Just in time. We can run all the way to the top. Just book it, man. Just book it. Okay, let's see how this goes. Let's just finish strong. Use some invincibility frames there. Dodge some bullets. Oh, I couldn't get out of that crossfire. Okay, we know what to do. Don't get distracted by the blue guys. There we go. It's a 1v1 now. It's just you and me, Richie. I don't like going between a standing shot and a crouching shot normally, but we had time. There we go. We got him. Let's get prepped for round 2. Stand by. And fight. Get a jump. We'll get a... Yeah, there we go. So we do have a couple invincibility frames when we are in our jumping animation. So that's the best way to dodge some of these dicey bullets. And then just be patient. Get him to come back down. Don't shoot when he's directly in front of you like that. Oh, we gotta go up. And then we just rinse and repeat this pattern. Try not to turn around to the left. Stay to the right. Don't land on bullets either. Oh, that was close. All right, we got it. There we go. Okay, not bad. 250 for 2 runs. That's like probably 45 minutes worth of playing the game. Not too bad. I don't think the ending is any different. I think it loops back to the beginning again, right? We'll find out. Mount up. Regulators. Oh, that's something. That's something else. But like I said, this is one of my favorite arcade endings. It's way better than any of the Contra endings, I think. At least the arcade versions of the Contra endings from Konami. The Simpsons arcade ending was pretty good. Maybe Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles was okay too, but this one's just cool. They literally do what they say in the title. They ride off into the sunset. And that's the end. Awesome, we did it, and I think it just infinitely loops. So we're not playing through anymore. But anyways, everyone, thanks so much for hanging out with me today on a Friday afternoon. I know the stream was a little earlier than our 4 p.m. regular start time, but Thanks for humoring me. We will be streaming Sunsetriders again every day. Tomorrow and Sunday, Saturday and Sunday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's like a Saturday morning cartoon time, right? To throw us back to when we used to wake up and watch something on TV at a scheduled time. And members, we're doing a member stream at 1 p.m. where we will play Sunsetriders, the SNES version. Then we'll be right back with 2 streams, Alien vs. Predator and Sunsetriders back on Monday. So everyone, thanks so much for hanging out with me. Enjoy the rest of your Friday if I don't see you. Try to get some gaming in. Be good to each other. And you know what? We'll all hang out again real soon. Thanks, everybody.